So today I want to share things, especially for those who are coming in new, so they know what training which week is all about, and just to know what to expect from our trainings on a monthly basis. So give me 1 minute, please. Let me share my screen so everyone can see. All right, please 1 minute. I'm trying to share my screen, please.
Doña. Wine. Gente, eso que casa para nem que tal.
Hello, please, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, please, if you can hear me, kindly respond, please, so I would know
Yes, we
if
can
we
hear
can
you.
move forward. Okay. I guess it was the network.
Yes, we can
I
hear
had
you.
to log out and log in again. Apologies about that, please. Apologies for that. Also, I quickly wanted to introduce us to what we do at WatchPIF, just for the sake of those who are just joining us. So I want to welcome you all to WatchPIF, and I want to say welcome to today's training, because today is our first training of the year. This is the training we'll be having first for this year. Last year we had trainings on monthly basis, and for month upon month we are having trainings. For those members who are constant with us, they knew what we actually did during our training. So I want to quickly introduce us to WatchPIF. For those of us who are old, who are old members, we all know what we do at WatchPIF. But for the new members, let me just introduce you to what WatchPIF is all about. So firstly, I would say WatchPIF means is a short form for Women Global Education and Poverty Eradication Empowerment Foundation. That's what WatchPIF is all about. And WatchPIF is an NGO for women by women, ready to impact the world and challenge the status quo globally. As long as you're a woman and you think you are ready to challenge the status quo, you are ready to impact the world, then WatchPIF is the right platform for you. And it's an NGO platform which is free for all women. It's free to all women. You can invite your sisters, your mothers, your friends, colleagues, female colleagues to come and join and learn our trainings. And our trainings are always free for women on monthly basis. So I want you all to meet our founder, the person of Mojisola Olaweko. I'm sure we're all familiar. We are familiar with her. Yesterday she celebrated. We're able to celebrate her in being part of the 100 career women in Nigeria. You can see you have a leader like that who is part of the career women in Nigeria. So you can see we're on the right platform. If our leader is part of women who are trying to drive us and who are impacting other women or impacting life, then we should be rest assured that WatchProof is the right platform for us. We are ready to impact you. We are ready to help you grow. We just don't want to leave you that way. So we are ready to help you grow. So I wanted to meet our founder, person of Mojisola Olawepo. She's the founder also of Everything on Data. Everything on Data is a platform for running data analysis and business intelligence analysis also. She's also the founder of WatchPIF, which is the platform where we are where we have other women around us to train. Brisola Olawipo is an expert data business intelligence strategist with over 12 years cross-industry and cross-functional cognate experience. She possesses strong leadership hands-on experience in unearthing insight from data across various industries and IT, with a strong record of success in creating the foundation and platform for enterprise DNA management in organization. So she leveraged her top skills in business strategy analytics, machine learning, R and Python, business intelligence, research and data visualization, Microsoft Power BI, with a proven ability to strategically help business manage costs while driving revenue. So we discover our founder is someone who has a great force when it comes to data, and she's someone who is, when you talk of data analysis or anything concerning the IT industry, she's a guru and she's a great force to actually reckon with. She has an expertise. She's an expert in data analytics, business intelligence, machine learning, strategy, data governance, data science, business process improvement, process automation, cloud computing and digital transformation. She loves building things and challenging herself to do more. As you can see, she's someone who is always challenging me. Even I myself, she has challenged me also to do more. So moving with her will make you a great force. She's actually a great force to reckon with. And I'm sure you don't want to take miss out from this, because she's someone you will love to move with. I will help you grow in terms of your career and everything that you need to know about. So also I want you to meet me myself. My name is Esther Didi. So firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone who sent a congratulatory message to me concerning my recent achievement, my master's degree. I want to say a very big thanks to everyone. Thanks for supporting us at WatchProof. We wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it alone without you. At least the trainings upon trainings that I've learned here on WatchProof has actually helped me build myself to become who I am today. So I want you to meet me, Esther Edidi. I'm the director of programs for WatchProof, and I also take a training. I'm also a lead trainer on everything on data. Also, so I'm an educationist to the core because I have my first degree in education and my second degree presently now in education. So I'm so passionate about impacting people when it comes to education and impacting life. I'm so passionate about it. So my expert, I'm a certified trainer, a data analyst, because I graduated from everything on data stream also, where I learned data analysis and business intelligence analysis also. Our favorite quote as Coach Pip is always that make sure that what you are doing today is getting you closer to where you want to become tomorrow. We'll always make this our favorite coach, and we always encourage everyone, as long as you're a member of the Watchproof platform, that whatever you are doing today, be it whatever you're doing today, make sure it is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. Project the future. Imagine what you want to become tomorrow, and make sure whatever you want to become tomorrow, you start making efforts of doing it today, and you see yourself achieving it by tomorrow. So these are favorite quotes at WatchProof. Then we have our executive summary. Our executive summary at WatchProof is that a 21st century woman needs more than just being in the other room. Because no all our thinking is the life of a woman ends the kitchen, as people do say. You don't need to learn this, you don't need to learn that. After everything, you go to the kitchen to cook. But no, it's not like that today. We can see women who are doing great, who are disrupting the world with what they have. Just imagine the way we saw women that were celebrated as 100 top women, career women in Nigeria. We will say they don't have other things to do, but no, it doesn't end there. We should be always passionate about what we want to do. So that's why at Watch we will help you to be passionate that the 21st century man is not just gonna be in the other room. It just don't have to be about the kitchen alone, but will help you to acquire the skills that is required for you through inculcation of current trends and technology skills in order to remain relevant and self-sufficient. So what is a registered NGO for women, focusing on the following areas. Number one, we build excellent capabilities for women in STEM-related field. Two, engaging women in key life skills for self-discovery and sustenance. Three, teach current soft and digital skills to women for relevance in business and world affairs. Then four, non-stop women education, mentoring and empowerment. Then five, sustainable partnership for women to upskill and become empowered. These are what you do, a summary of what you do at Motion. I will just help to impact you. Make sure that every skills you're acquiring is needed for, if you don't even need it presently, but it's preparing you ahead for the future. It's preparing you for the future ahead, because you don't know where you might find yourself tomorrow. You don't know which of these skills might be useful tomorrow, wherever you find yourself, or might be useful in the future, wherever you find yourself. So that's why we always encourage every woman to make sure that they join the platform, because you don't know the training you might miss, or you don't know the training that might be useful for you in the future. So you might just find. I remember the lady who joined that training very long time, and maybe around early this year, she was telling me, I thank God she attended some of our training in the previous year, and not knowing that the training she attended was what helped her in what she was doing today. So you don't know which training might be useful to you. So that's why we're always advising and um, encouraging you all to make sure you attend our trainings. So our target segment at WatchPIV, we have the global women, and we've been able to at least we have our leaders also on WatchPIV. Then our WatchPIV vision, the vision we have on WatchPIV, we have number one, reimagine, become what you want to be known for. Whatever you want to be known for, imagine it. It starts within you. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to become, it starts within you yourself. Imagine what you want to be. Imagine who you want to be. It's very important. Then another vision we have at WatchPIV is recreate. Choose who you want to be. Create it. Whatever you want to be, make sure you create whatever you want to be. No one will help you in doing that. Whatever you want to be, whatever you want to become, you'll be the one to create it yourself. Then reinvent, dominate your space, be relevant is all yours. Every space you find yourself, make sure you dominate it. Be relevant wherever you find yourself, make yourself useful, be able to impact in one way or the other positively wherever you find yourself, and you find it being all yours at the end of the day. Hello, please, are you still with me? Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
can.
can.
Okay, all right, thank you. Let's move forward. So our goals at WatchPIV were aligned to the Sustainable Development Goals of transformational women empowerment in the below 7 areas. So we are aligned with the UNESCO SDG, that's the Sustainable Development Goals, that's the SDG. We say no to poverty at WatchPIV, zero hunger at WatchPIV. We give quality education. Then decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequality, and partnership for the growth. So these are our goals at WatchPIV, things we are looking at, and we are making sure we meet up with it and we achieve it at every of our trainings. And where we have presently, these are the trainings that we've done so far. These are trainings we did in the previous year. We've done trainings on blockchain, business model canvas, e-commerce business. That's how to place your business on the online market. We've done trainings on power apps also. So we are hoping that even those who were not able to meet up with this training, we hope to bring up this training back again, just in case of those who are joining us newly also. Then how do we get there? How do we drive our goals, the goals we have for women? How do we do them? So we are ready for partnership. We partner with different organizations that helps with helping our women grow. We are also good at trainings. We train women on monthly basis. We are open for grants, collaboration, and sponsorship also at WatchPIV. In any area that you think you can actually contribute your own quota as a woman or as a WatchPIV member, the floor is open for you. We always say it. Just don't wait for us when we say we have training. If you have things that you know other women can also benefit from, I do say it. We are free. Walk up to me. The platform is open for you. As long as you're a member of WatchPIV, everything you've learned, you can also decide that, okay, I know this. I want to give back to the community. I want other women to learn also. Don't feel as if it's not something you can do. We have members who are on this platform and are able to do it. So it's something we just need to develop ourselves on. That's just it. Okay, our collaboration so far. Those that have collaborated with us, we have the Infineon technology. These people collaborated with us when we had our power upstream, and they were able to give us an internship offer for members who were able to build a power up platform. We have collaborated with Ladies Do Tech, everything on data and tech side. Also, then our events so far to which these are our blockchain, all our trainings are virtual. So we have a training on blockchain. There's one of our trainings on blockchain. Another training on business model canvas, how you can building your business block, all the trainings that need to help you to build your business in the right way. Then we had another training on e-commerce training. That's how you can place your business on the online store. You don't need to wait till when you have it up. At least no matter how little your business, no matter how small your business is, you can start from somewhere by placing your business on the online store. Please excuse me. Okay, this is also one of our trainings on the e-commerce training. Then we had our Power Apps also. That's how you can build a good app using the Microsoft Power Platform. This was one of our training also on the Microsoft Power App also that was taken by a facilitator of us who told us how we can build a chatbot, how you can build a chatbot using the Power Automate and Power Virtual Agents. And it has been able to help us so well and our members on the platform also. All right, we have another trainer section on e-commerce, whereby we had a member on the platform who was able to come back to train other members also on the platform. Please 1 minute. So we had the Microsoft Power BI virtual training. One important thing is that we had trainings on all the Microsoft Power platform. That's Microsoft. So we are used to Microsoft Power platform. We have the Power BI, the Power Virtual Agents, the Power Automate, and the Power Apps also. So we're able to train on all these Microsoft Power apps. We're not training on Microsoft Power BI also, where we're taught how to build a good dashboard and analyzing the best of our data sets using the Microsoft Power BI. Then we're on training on web design also. So our trainings has been from month to month, from month to month. So these are series of trainings we've done so far. And I want to say, at least as long as you're a member of WatchPeep and you're constant and you're regular, you're always regular with our training, following up with our training, I'm sure you'll be able to meet up with all this and you won't have any cause to regret any of our trainings. So I want to say thank you all for coming today. At least today is another amazing session for us to learn something new, learn about graphics design. I'm sure some of us have our business whereby we start giving a graphic designer to design this one or two things for us. At least even with our phone, we can start something little ourselves. So it's an opportunity for us to learn and an opportunity for us to be here again today to learn. So I want to say thank you very much for being part of this section. As we begin, I just hope we have something new or something amazing to learn from today's session. Thank you very much. So I want to introduce us to our facilitator, if we have him here. Evans, please, do we have you here?
Please, how can I tell?
Hello, Evans. Okay, he's
How can I tell from
he's
this
online. He
kind
has
of
joined
thing
us
that I'm
already.
not hearing
Okay,
well?
hello, Evans. Are you here?
You can't hear anything.
Hello, Evans. Please, can you begin? Are you there? I want our first. Please, can every other member still hear me, please? This one everywhere is quiet.
Yes.
Can
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
like I'm saying something now? Can anyone hear me? I've omitted myself and I muted myself and I've omitted myself again. So I just want to be sure if you can hear me because I'm not getting any response from our facilitator for today and he's online. He's on board.
We can hear you.
I
Is the
can hear you
facilitator?
very well.
Please, who can we hear? Are you hearing me or you're hearing the facilitator? Because the facilitator said he's speaking and he's not audible enough. So I don't know for the facilitator. Evans, maybe you have to put your mic on speaker
Hear the
or
facilitator's voice.
Can't hear the facilitator.
His mic is muted.
me myself, I can't hear the facilitator also. So I just want to be sure of what's happening to his network. Why we can't hear him. I'm not sure.
I think the facilitator should unmute his own mic.
Evans, maybe I'll advise you log out and log in again. Maybe you just leave the meeting and join in again. So we'll be able to hear you. Maybe you just leave and join in again. So we'll be able to hear you. I can see you're unmuted, but we can't hear anything, please. Sorry everyone for the delay. We just have to wait for our facilitator to speak so we can hear him very well.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, finally. All right, can we hear him now? I can hear you, Evan. I can hear you. I don't know
Yes, I
if
can
others
hear.
can.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Everybody can hear me clearly.
Okay, yes, we can. We can move ahead.
All right. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Um, My name is Evan, and I'm a graphic designer at Postlab Limited, and I count it as a privilege to be able to share my knowledge on what graphic design and how we can imply graphic design in our businesses, in our day-to-day businesses, and the little things we can do ourselves on our phones or our systems to build ourselves up. Even if you want to go into it, if you want to just go into it as a full-time career or something you just want to add to your skill. Okay, I'm going to be sharing a template on my screen shortly. Can everyone see my screen?
Okay. Yeah, I can. Hi. Ever, you have some background noise coming in. Yeah. I don't know if you have inside a fan, or maybe I don't know if you're on the road or something like that.
I'm trying to
Try
share
to.
a template from Adobe, from PowerPoint. Can everybody? I have a screen said graphic design simplified. Can everyone see that?
Treating these men like soldiers.
Am I still audible? Hello? I'm not getting any response.
We can
I
hear
can
you.
see
We
that.
can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We can see.
I just want to be as interactive as possible. Okay, I don't know if I know there's a designer in-house. I don't know if anybody has, maybe some kind of understanding of graphic design. So I'll just try to brush us up on what graphic design is. So, as you can see on screen, graphic design is the process of creating visual content that helps to communicate messages with an audience. It's basically the art of visual communication, and it's essential for industries to connect with their target audience. So, graphic design basically is creating a visual
We are hearing
content.
so much distraction. No?
Am I a bit more clear?
It's better now.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I was saying that graphic design is the process of creating visual content that helps communicate messages with an audience, which basically is the art of visual communication, and it's an essential part for any business, or it's essential for industries in order to communicate with your target audience, and it's a very very wide, like call it wide sector in tech or in whatever you want to classify it as. It's very wide, but I'll try to make it as simple as basic as possible, but take us to the important things we need to know about graphic design. There are a list of elements that I would say are basic or are essential in order for us to have an idea of how to create graphic content, or how to take a picture or take a few words and turn it into a message. How to basically say, like, let's just say a happy new month, and make it something that is captivating enough for people to see and like. And
Evans, are you still there?
I can't hear you again, sir.
Please, I guess the network is a bit down. Please, let's be patient, please. Hey. Evans, are you still there? We can't hear you again, no. Hello, Evans, are you still there? We can't hear you again, please. Please, let's bear with our facilitator. I'm sure he's having issues with his network or having issues to join. It's showing that he wants to present. Can't hear. Ah. Network, you mean in bank, yes, then. Oh, please, everyone, please let's be patient. I'm trying to get in touch with the facilitator. I guess he's having issues with his network. So he told me he wants to switch network so as to join us back. Please, let's be patient. Apologies for this. Apologies for experiencing this. I'm sure it's the weather that is affecting this afternoon. Please, our trainings are not always like this. Please kindly bear with us. I hope you can hear me, Sha.
Very well.
Yes, yes. No problem.
Yes.
Okay, please, thank you.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, we can hear you now.
All right, great. Sorry about
Can
that.
we all hear him also, please?
Yes, we can hear.
All right,
All
Evan,
right,
you can
let's.
share your screen and continue now.
Okay.
I just hope the network doesn't fail us again. Oh,
All right. Can we see the screen? Hi. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Back to what is graphic design. If I can't hear anything, let maybe someone send me a message so I know when the connection goes out. Back to what is graphic design. I said earlier that graphic design is the process of creating visual content that helps communicate messages with an audience. Basically, it's the art of visual communication. It's a very essential part for businesses and industries in order to connect to their target audiences, especially now that we're in the digital age, in the information age. Everything is put out digitally, or images that different types of images are put out to people from different brands and different businesses. That's why you see each industry has an identity of how they want to be seen or how they want to be portrayed by people. That's why you see Coca-Cola has its logo, has its colors, how he wants people to perceive it. Pepsi has theirs, Fanta has theirs. It is a means of expression or communicating or relating with the audience without as much as saying anything to anyone. Like a lot of brands take advantage of graphic design in their logos, marketing materials, ads, websites, graphics, and even internal documents and email communications. That is messages that is sent within the industry. There is an element of graphic design within it. That even to your phones, your applications on your phones, there's an element to graphic design. That's also to an extent another aspect of graphic design, which we might end up getting to talk about later if we opportunity to have that kind of time. But it's a very wide range. It's a very large area. It's basically being able to communicate with images visually without saying anything, or in as much as saying a lot, just little things straight to the point, that infographics that help people have an relate to people's emotions and pass out information to them that they can connect with. And there are a few graphic elements that I'd like us to know about. I listed here color, typography, font, line, shape, size, space, and texture hierarchy. But they are, for now, it's not all. They're all important, but I just want us to get a feel, because in graphic design, that's why it's the first one of the very important things to understand is color management. That is one of the very first things to really know how to use in graphic design. And I'm going to show us uh, uh, a color emotion chart on how colors make us feel. Like when you see a particular color, what kind of emotion do you relate to it? What kind of expression do you relate to that? What When you see red, a lot of people say when they see red, it relates to danger. Okay, that's a warning sign. When you see yellow, that's bright, the sun. So I just want to show us a color chart. I said, can we see the screen?
yes.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I just see a list of colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, and white. And if you see there, a list of or emotions, yes, that we can relate to it. Like here, you see red, it's intense, it's energetic, it's strength. Like I said earlier, danger. It's also associated with food. If you check Mr. Big's, KFC, some of all these restaurants, they have an element of red in their branding and in their designing brand. We also see orange linked to hot, aggressive success associated with younger generations. That's young. If you check the theme of some of the younger designs, there's a sense of orange with it. Also yellow, optimistic, cheerful, energetic, also associated with food as well. Green, wealth, nature, freshness, easy color for the eye to process. That is, it's, everybody can relate to green because it's everywhere. It's around us everywhere. You come, once you step out of your house, you see a plant or a tree, you see green instantly. So it's one of the basic colors, the easiest colors to relate to. There's blue also. Blue also signifies trust, security, corporate, peaceful, faith, wisdom. You can just see all of them. There are also more emotions that you can link. Every what I've written, what I have here isn't all, but just to give you an example of how colors, how a color can express an emotion. Purple expresses royalty, luxury, calming. It's mysterious. Black is powerful. It's formal. It's sophisticated. White. When you don't talk about anything clean, you talk of white. Instantly, it comes to your mind. It's positive. It's also associated with the medical profession. So I want us to first understand how colors can be used to express images. That is, it's a very, it might seem very basic, but it's also very important when you're trying to express your your design. When you're trying to speak it, pass a specific message to your audience, your target audience. The color management, the color system you are using is very, very important. Very, very, very important. One of the things I like us to take away. There are other ways you can read further about it on your own later. You can check online. There are so many tutorials on all of this online. You can research about it. You can check how the color red. It's a simple Google search. Google search. How does red? What kind of emotions are related with the color red? And to bring out a list of emotions, you just see that okay, if I want to express this certain thing, or let's say you want to design something for a client, or you want to express something on your own, perhaps advertise a business, and you know what is this business associated to? How does this business make people feel? Is it an optimistic business? Is it something that make people cheerful? Is it something that you need to go at it aggressively? So you know the kind of colors you associate with the design and with the brand, especially if you own an industry or you're trying to start up a business. It's important to with your branding. What kind of identity do you want to have? So color is like the basic foundation for anything design. Basic foundation. That's what I want. I want us to understand that and know that it's very, very important to note. Also here I have typography listed, font, line, shape, size, space, and texture hierarchy. Well, typography, it's basically how you outline your text on an image. I'll briefly take us to uh, the image that we used, that the flyer that was shared for this event. Um, the flyer that did, I wasn't the one that designed it, but someone designed it, and it was, I would say, it's a very good example of an expression that it helps you express typography, font, line, shape, size, the spacing on it. I just quickly go to that. Uh, Can we all see the image?
Yes.
All right. Okay. This is straightforward. It's expressive. You don't need to look at it 10 times for you to understand what it is saying. It looks very simple. It expresses its point straight, hits the nail on the how like yes, hits the nail, it hits the hammer on the nail straight up. As you don't because there are designs where you see or images you see and you try to look at it twice or look at it again and again to understand what it's saying. But once you look at this, it is straightforward. The color, like I said earlier, you can see that it's blue, the blue surface, and blue. Blue expresses trust. I said expresses peaceful, so it's a peaceful. It's cooperative. I think it's a corporate work. This meeting now is a cooperative, a women organization. So this image is very expressive, and brilliant work for the designer that designed it. I really, really like it. I think when immediately I saw it, I told the designer that it's fantastic, simple, and straight to the point. Now, the typography, look at the way the text is outlined. You see graphic design simplified, how you can build good graphic design for, for business using Canva and Photoshop. It's on a line, there's graphic design, and it's straight. Once you look down, you see how you can build a good graphic design for business using Canva and Photoshop. Look down, you see the date, you see the time, you see the platform they're using to conduct it, you see the link to the meet, straightly outlined. It's on a, how do I say? It's on a very easy to understand pattern. That's me just trying to express what typography is. It's also a really, really vast. Typography is an aspect of design on its own that some people just specialize in. That's all they do. It's very vast, but I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible so we can move on quickly. Next, I want to talk on font. What is a font? A font is a set of printable or displayable text characters in a specific style and size. The type design for a set of fonts is the typeface and variations of the design form. That's basically the typeface family. And there are 4 typeface families. There's the serif, the sans serif, the script, and the display fonts. But let me not try to make it or try to convince or confuse anybody. It's just how your text applies. Like this text I'm using now, it's a simple text. It's not cursive. It's a, sorry, please give me a second. Hi, okay. Uh, Sorry about that. Okay, we're talking about fonts on how it is applied in a design. I think the font we have on this design is a sans serif, the serif font. It's basically what is the easiest, or let's say the easiest to understand kind of font. It's straightforward. It's basic. It's easy to read. It's uh it's easily understood. Yeah. Other type of fonts that when you look at them, they are a big cursive, or written in different styles and patterns, which is also another area of graphic design where people just focus on designing fonts. But I don't want to talk too much on all of that. I wanted to get straight to using one of the applications to do something. Before we move to, because I wanted to try to do something on Canva quickly. Before we get into that, there are design principles. I think I talked about it when I was expressing that in simplicity, proximity, continuity, and symmetry. like what I was talking about with this design. It is simple. It's everything is in proximity to each other. It's not you don't have graphic design simplified on one corner of the let's say on the top angle of the design, and then you have how you can build graphic design graphic design for business using Canva and Photoshop on the lower right corner of the design. It's symmetrical. It's in proximity to each other. It's straightforward. It's easy for you to understand it. It's simply simple proximity. It's continuous. Like I said earlier, it's following after each other. It's very straightforward thing to do. So if you want to go into designing or want to design something similar, those are things that you need to put at the back of your mind to understand that okay, I want to put out a certain image or certain information on a particular thing that I'm doing. I know that the image, whatever I'm writing or whatever I'm putting out, has to be symmetrical, has to be in proximity to it, has to be outlined continuously, not scattered, not one on one corner, one on the other corner. It has to be symmetrical. And there are also different types of graphic design. I spoke about brands, the Pepsi and the Coca-Cola, and in the tech world, you have Windows, you have Apple, you have Amazon. Everybody, each of them have their own brand identity. That's an aspect of design that people go into. There are so many of them. There's marketing and advertising. There is user interface. That is the devices you're using. It's designed by user interface designer, someone who designs user experience. Like when you turn on your phone, what you first see, it's gone through the process of design. Yes, it was programmed by a computer programmer, but the designer is the one that brought it to life so that you can understand what you are saying and be able to use that device properly. Also similar to product design and typeface. Okay, and I want us to just go through Canva and see what we can do on Canva. And we can't go through Canva and Photoshop today. I think I spoke to somebody about that earlier. It might take a lot of time. Let's just go through Canva. I'll share my my laptop screen now on the Canva homepage so everyone can see what it looks like. I'm sure everybody already has the applications on their phone, so you might have gone through it before to know what it's about, what you can do with it. So they are, like call it, their basic cheats to design on Canva. It's it's what I call it a graphic designer because it's taking business away from the graphic designer, but it's also very helpful to the everyday person. It's something that's good for you to have on your own when if you just want to put out something about your business. It helps you put your content out there without having to go through the process of looking for a graphic designer, or if you feel you don't need to, or looking for someone to help you do one or two, and that is taking your time and delaying whatever you have to put out, whatever project you have going on. Let me just share my screen quickly. I believe everybody can see the Canva home screen, right?
Yes.
Hello. Okay. Okay. So Canva. Let me explain what Canva basically is. Canva is like a design tool. It's an application or a website that helps you create a design. It helps you place your text and your image together. Perhaps you want to put a picture of you saying, "Hi, how are you?" You can do that on your Canva app, on your mobile phone, anywhere you are. Something that is easy for you to just do. It's straight to the point. It's very easy for anybody to deal with it. Now, if you go through the Canva page, it might look different if you're not using a system. It will look different on your mobile phone. but it still does the same thing. So don't need to worry about how it looks or if certain things are not showing. Yeah. It can also be used to edit certain things. Like the way Canva is now, it comes with a set of templates. Let me show you. It comes with a set of templates. Perhaps you want to share something on Instagram, your Instagram post, your Instagram story, Facebook, YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, it has basically simplified design for you. So if you want to put something on your Instagram story, it has created a set of templates that would help you. So you just edit it, put in your own information, the right size that you need for that particular post. It's straight to the point for anybody to understand. If you want to design something personal, maybe like an invitation card or a resume or just general invitations, it has different templates to help you with that. Also for businesses, presentation website, logos, business cards, there are a lot of things you can do with Canva. A lot of things that are very user friendly. You don't need to have so much knowledge on graphic design. You don't need to be a guru in graphic design in order for you to use Canva. It's very basic, it's straightforward. That's why I said you should try to get the app. It will help you in your day-to-day trying to create your day-to-day task of trying to create design for yourself or for someone else, even if you could still use it to earn money from someone else, perhaps someone that doesn't know about it. Just use it to do one or two quickly. I think I did something for church. I don't know if it's the same church. I think there was a delay with the design sometime. And I don't know if Miss Vivian is in this meeting, but she reached out to me, and I used um, Canva that's this design here. I used Canva with my phone to quickly design this watchman, this without lights, winds, and waves. I just had to make a quick edit to it. So it's a very easy to use application. I want us to see some of the templates that it has to offer. Let's check Instagram posts. That's something everybody does. Please, if we have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if there are any questions so far, I think I've been talking and talking. I've not asked anybody if there's an understanding of what I'm saying.
Yes, I have a
Hello.
question.
Okay. Okay, what's your question, man? Is it something question about
Okay,
something I did?
thank you. Yeah, thank you for what you are teaching is very wonderful. But please, those of us that don't know anything about it, if we want to create something now, after having this app, how do we start? How do we
Okay,
start to create something?
that's what I'm trying to show you now. With Canva,
Oh,
we don't
all right.
even need to start creating a design from scratch because Canva has made it simple. That's why I'm showing you this template now. You can see there are a lot of templates now. If you wanted to create something from scratch, you click on this, create a blank Instagram post. But I want you to know that okay, you don't need to. Perhaps you don't have vast knowledge of how to start creating a post. You can just look through the templates. Okay, what do I want to put out? This is a happy, like this now. This is a template. It says happy Holly. You can see where my mouse is now. It says happy Holly. If you just say you want to say Easter is coming up, so you want to say happy Easter, you could look to say maybe I could use this, maybe change the Holly here into Easter and use it to put out a design for myself on my Instagram or my WhatsApp status or something. Or we could look at this quote here to say today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. And that's a quote template. If you want to edit it and perhaps you have something you want to say, something captivating you want people to know about, you can just click on it. You can just click on it and edit it into what you want. So that's what I just wanted to see. So it's a very simple process. So you see where you can just customize the template and make it your own. tab just changed, so I'll just remove this and put it back. Now, so you can see how where it comes up where you can edit the code into something you want, or edit this into something else you want to say. Perhaps you have some other message you want to write. You just click on the text and you fill it with whatever information you want to put in it. If you want to change, it says here today is your opportunity to tomorrow to build the tomorrow you want. You can change it to don't stop. You can change it to another code to don't stop until you are done. That's another code. Perhaps that's the quote you want to put out or the information you want to put out. You just edit it, like I select it, click on it with your whether perhaps you're using a system or a phone, it's the same process. Just if you're using a mobile phone, you just touch where the text is, it will highlight it, and then you type what you want to type into there. So you just click on it. And today is your opportunity. I've selected it, so I can just write, "Don't stop until you are done." Everybody see what I'm doing. So that's basically how it works. Now it says here, it says don't stop until you're done. Perhaps you want to change the picture. I've selected the picture, but in order to change the picture, you have to go to. You can see this menu slide here. You see this menu that says templates, elements, uploads, text, background. So perhaps you want to change the picture, you could just go into uploads, add whatever picture you want to add from there, or you check through the app. Perhaps there's something else you want to add. This food or photos from Canva. If perhaps I want to change the picture to this waterfall. Look at you can see the waterfall just enters into the image instantly. You just edit it, move it to however angle you want it to be. Are we seeing it? Are we seeing the screen properly? Any questions so far? Do you have any question? Anybody with a question?
Yes, please. I'm seeing it. But please, where are you fixing this one? Is it the background that is showing as if there are stones under, or where do you want to fix this? This one you
I'm just
pick
showing.
now.
I'm just showing like if you want to add an image to it, perhaps you don't like the image that is there. Just
Okay,
add.
okay.
Just place it wherever you want. I'm just moving it around now. It's not in a specific place. I'm just moving it around. So you could use it to do different things. Let's look for maybe some other type of template that we can work with. So you can just keep scrolling down to check what you want. If you see something similar to what you want to put out there, and you most likely see because there are a lot of categories. There are people who actually design and put on Canva, and have people because you can see that there are some paid. If you look at what I'm doing like this now, this Happy Hall is a paid design. You know that there's a subscription you have to do for it. That's where Canva. That's why it's Canva. That's the business of Canva. But there are also so many of them that are free. Perhaps you can't. The payment for it is not something you have or unable to get. So there are so many free templates. You keep scrolling. You just check like this one's here. This built by Happy Thoughts. It's a free template.
Sorry, we can't see your screen,
I can't see
please.
your screen again, please.
You can't see my. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes.
Can you see it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Okay. So I was saying that we can see this template. It's a free template. There are also other templates that are paid for on Canva. So if you want to, like, if you want to be using Canva a lot, you might need to get a subscription for it if you want to. If it's something you feel you can afford. So this is a paid template. So in order to be able to do this, you need to subscribe. So you need to be able to pay for it, not to edit it to what you want, to be able to use it to do any kind of design you want. But as I was saying, there are also free templates. Like this is free. When my mouse is not so this is free. This also is free. If you keep scrolling, there are so many thousands and thousands of images or templates that have already been pre-created that all you just need to do is probably edit them into what you want. Just do anything in particular you feel like you want to do. Like this is free. It says thank you. Very straightforward image. You can edit it, perhaps change the thank you to goodbye. Let's see. Let's just do a quick edit of that. Or to hi. Just something different. Make it your own. So you see, we can just click on it. So there are so many different things to do in Canva. Let's change this into something else. It says thank you. Let's change it to so there are different things that we could do with Canva. There are so many different things you can do, but this is just let's say a basic introduction into what you can do with Canva. It's vast. If you were to go into Photoshop, you can see how you can create this from scratch and do something entirely different. There are so many different things we could do with it, but we don't have time to go further into all of these things. So this, I just wanted to show, so we can just go back and just scroll through your Canva application, those Canva um, website. You go to the website on your systems or go to the application on your phones and just try play with it. Click on anything. Don't feel like if you click on it, you'll probably spoil it. Just move around. Just check the app, see what it can do, and if you have questions, I think there's a designer. I think her name is. I might be wrong, but I think her name is or, um, sorry, let me just quickly check her name. I think the designer in the church. There are questions, and you could also reach out. I'll be willing to help anybody that has any, perhaps any other questions, or we can set a time for another meeting like this, or to go further into it to get deeper understanding of what it is. I just wanted to get us to basic things we can do with Canva. We won't be able to do Photoshop because of time, but I don't know if we've been able to get one or two things today. And the floor is open for questions. If anybody has any further questions, maybe not exactly on Canva, but you have something, any other question relating to design that you want
All
to ask.
right, Evan, I have a question.
Okay.
All right, I have a question. Fine. Thank you for what you've done so far. I hope other ladies have been able to just get the introduction of how to just go on Canva and do something simple. But I want to ask, what if we want to bring up an image? Maybe you have a picture of someone you want to bring in. Maybe you have the picture on your phone or you have the picture on your laptop and you want to
Yeah.
bring in that picture as a
That,
design also on
that,
Canva. Because the pictures I'm putting here are just pictures that we have here on Canva. What if I want to bring in maybe someone's picture or something like that?
okay. If you see my screen, I just clicked on uploads. Now that I say, you just play with the application. If you see uploads, so there's image where you can upload image, upload video, upload audio from your device. This is an image I uploaded
Oh,
a time back. This is a flyer that I think is from the church, that the flyer that I edited using Canva. So I uploaded the picture of the flyer and edited one or two things on it. So there are pictures you can upload. You check that these are pictures I've uploaded in the past. Just showing, because this is my account that is showing, so it's a record of
any of
pictures I've
the
uploaded in the
maybe any of the
past.
picture on Canva. Maybe I have my words and I have my picture I want to use. I just want a plain background and I just want to bring everything in afresh. I don't want to use any of the images or any of the designs
Okay, you just want to
on
create something
Canva.
afresh, right? You just want to,
Yes.
okay. And we can go to create a new. My, let me change this. All right. So if on your home page of Canva, you see where you can create a design here. So there are different recommendations here. Perhaps you want to create a video presentation, a Facebook post. That's why I think Canva is very helpful. So if you know what you want to create, if it's a Facebook post, to give you the right size that fits Facebook, the right size of image that you need that fits Facebook. You want to do an Instagram post or something else. Let's do a custom size. A custom size for a basic social media post is, I'll say it's 1,200 width by 1,200 height pixels. That is basically the size for the average size that anybody can see anywhere. It comes out a pretty moderate size on the mobile phone or system, whatever device you're using. It's basically for social media. It's the exact same thing for Instagram. If you check, it's the exact same thing for LinkedIn here. If you check Instagram posts, there's probably one or little two variations from it, but it's very similar to this. So if you are trying to create a design afresh, it's open like you can see now. This is a blank image. And let's say you want to add a photo. So you go to your photos, or if you want to add a photo that's already on Canva, you go to photos here and select any photo, or you want to upload from your device. You can upload it from your device. You just drag it, or you add click to add it. But I don't have this on this device right now. think my screen stopped sharing. So I was saying just go to the image, select any image you want. Go through. If you already have images before, you want to upload new image, just upload it. Right. Just add it to your. You want to upload an image from your device. And you basically just select the image.
Evans, we can't hear you again. Oh. What's happening? Are you still there?
Am I audible?
It's breaking.
Hello?
It's breaking. You can't hear me clearly. It's breaking.
What's my network?
It's breaking. It's season it to come and to go off again. To come and go off again.
Can you still see my screen? Hello?
No, we can't.
We can't see your screen, please.
We can't.
Can you see my screen?
All right. Yes, I can. I don't know if others.
Yes,
me,
I
I can't.
can. It's showing up now.
Okay. I was saying before how to. Let me just close it and do it again so you see.
Evans, your screen is not showing and we can't hear you at all. It's just because the network didn't give us enough time to understand what is needed for us to understand. All we just know how to do is just open the Canva and bring up a particular whatever good, as Canva has created different design on ground for us. So you can just bring up wherever you want and start something with it. You can just play around it, right? Then you open Canva on your phone or on your laptop. You can just play around it and see the kind of flyer or the kind of post you want to bring. Since it's bringing up different means at which you can design. We have a design for flyer, a design for poster, a design for even an Instagram post, a Facebook post. So we can just bring it up and just try something around it. We can just play around it and see what we can do. But definitely, Evans, you owe us one more training session because you are not seeing your screen right. It also counts.
Okay. Sorry, can I? Are we without? Do we? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay. I think my network is refusing to share. I don't know why it's not sharing, but we can just go through on our phones. Maybe we can try during the process. Maybe you can try the process now so that you see if it's something that you can maybe just go open your Canva and see if you can upload an image and maybe write something on it. Just something we can do quickly now. That's something we can do now.
All right, let me share my screen on Canva and see if I'm in line with what you've thought of today. Please, we'll close out soon. Let's just see, by 3 we should be able to close out. So we don't take much of your time. Please, I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see it.
Yes, I can see.
I can
Okay,
see.
so we're waiting for Evan. So where do you think we need to go? Okay, I made this design myself on Canva. I did something like this. But this one was actually a plain. Oh, what's this? Okay, this was actually a plain background. So I just had to do some little write up and bring it up here. So that's why the one of bringing in pictures are the ones I'm not really familiar with. I don't really know how to go about that because most of that are done on Photoshop. I feel so that if you want to get a better design, I guess some are done on Photoshop. So this one is what I just quickly do on my phone without a laptop. So I just come on my phone to do this. Our facilitator, hope I tried for this one.
Yes, yes, yes. This is something you can do basically for yourself too. This is just stating out the list of I think registration fee and things that you do there. For if I was to design something for a business or for an individual, I wouldn't use Canva. Let me just get it out. I won't use Canva because it's something I would think if I was designing something on a personal basis or maybe unless I'm trying to make a quick edit, maybe try to add a little text to an image I've already worked on Photoshop, I might use Canva for that. But to do something but to do Photoshop now, Photoshop will take it just to get us to understand the different tools on Photoshop. That's like a whole class, a full and 1 hour, 2 hours might not really be enough for
Photoshop.
that. And Photoshop is really would really be explained to us further, um, show us the different kind of things you could do as a designer. But maybe we can
But
do this
Evan,
more.
so I want to quickly add something. Some people make use of CorelDRAW. How effective is CorelDRAW also for designing?
Okay, CorelDRAW is also good, but for me, as an individual, people have different preferences. I would rather use Adobe Illustrator. That's another design
O-
suite. I prefer
Okay.
the Adobe setup because I can easily link what I'm designing on Illustrator to Photoshop to InDesign to Lightroom. It's I can once I have my application set up, I can transfer my designs to each other. Like if I'm perhaps I'm working on a logo on Illustrator, and I want to do maybe a social media post, add the logo and work. I'm trying to create a logo and make it put it on a pattern or trying to create out a what's the word for it now? If you're branding doing in branding, there's like a template you create out for your clients to see the different outlets of what you're trying to create for them or to see their logo on different images or different things. So I can be using Illustrator to create the logo, but then I transfer it into maybe InDesign to help me with my layout or my template to express or give the client a better understanding of what I'm trying to. That's why I say I prefer CorelDRAW is also a very fantastic application. It is there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just my personal preference. If I was to tell anybody, I'd say rather use the Adobe apps, Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, the InDesign, Lightroom, the different Adobe, even for video. Adobe also has the app for video editing as Premiere Pro. So I rather prefer the Adobe suite. But there's nothing wrong with CorelDRAW.
Okay. So what you're saying for a quick design, a very quick one, you can make use of Canva. Then if you want to do a professional work, okay, let's be a professional work can come in through Photoshop. That's what you're
Yes.
trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
This Canva is basically for
All right.
yourself.
So
Right, you can continue.
just to maybe practice and improve on oneself. Okay.
Please, I have
All
a
right. Thank you.
question.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. You
Yes.
can go ahead, please.
Okay. One of my question is that does Canva work with a network? Do you have to subscribe and have a data?
Yes. Need to be online for Canva. Some of these templates are loaded while you're online. So yes, you need to be online. It's connected to the internet, but not all the time though. You can still work on stuff. Like maybe you're creating a template from scratch and you have a mobile application. I don't really use Canva like that, but I don't think you need application there.
It
What
does.
is in
If you are creating from the scratch, you need an internet on your. Usually, if you are using your phone to create from the scratch, you need an
Okay.
internet. But if you have created and you just need to edit what you've created, you don't need an internet to edit it. You can just go in. It's since you have where you have your saved work already, so you can just pick up your saved work anytime, whether you have an internet or not to edit. But if you are building from the scratch, when I make use of Canvas, it requires me connecting to the internet. If I don't have an internet, I won't be able to work from the scratch. But after I've built it and maybe I
hello?
Hello.
yeah, you hear me?
Yes, I got you right. Then another question I want to ask. When I was trying to use the web app, it was showing for that I should click for a free trial. Do I have to subscribe before I have access to it?
No.
It can be used for free.
Yes, Evans, I guess
Yes.
there are some designs that are for free on Canva.
Yes. There are designs that are for free. There are designs that
Free.
are also paid for. You don't need to subscribe to it first. But I think maybe what you're
Okay,
saying, maybe
those
I think
design, what I saw is that maybe I need to have that free access for a period of time, which is at a point in time I may not be
Oh,
able to have access again. That's what I like
oh,
sense when I
okay.
was trying to.
Yes. Probably you get the paid designs. You'll be able to get them for a period of time. That's what they say, free trial, a trial period. So you get to use. They want you to know what it feels like to use to have all the resources available to you for free, so that then it's a business strategy just to get you to, okay, since you tried using all the resources that Canva has to offer for free, perhaps you want to pay for it later on. That's what that trial period is for. That's what it's for. But you can still use it without paying, subscribing to it at all. You just look for create whatever you want to create using the free templates that are available.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. Hello.
All right, yeah.
Hello.
Um,
Hello. Good afternoon. Please, I want to ask, can Canva be installed in a laptop? Abi, is it only mobile?
I think for systems, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think for systems, you use your web browser
Web browser.
for a computer.
Okay.
But you can also check your Play Store if it's available. You can open your App Store on your system and check if it's available on your system.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions before we? Okay. In absence of any questions, let's say thank you. I hope perhaps maybe we can do this some other time and we'll have a deeper get to know, have a further understanding, deeper understanding of how to create graphics, probably using Photoshop and other
Okay.
design
I
applications.
would communicate. So we'll try and fix another day for us to, at least Canva aside, let's just go deep into the more one which is more professional. So we can just do a practice of this, of what we've learned today.
Yes,
So maybe
just
I'll discuss with you and we'll just fix another. Maybe next month we can continue with it next month. Fix another day for next month, then another weekend for next month. Then we just go deep into the Photoshop itself for us to be able to get to have a better understanding of the professional graphic design. So thank you very much for your time, Evan. Really appreciate. Thanks for coming on board and thanks for sharing the knowledge you have with us. We're really grateful on behalf of the Watch Brief team and the Watch Brief ladies. We are saying a very big thank you to you very much. So to other women on the platform, to our Watch Brief ladies, I hope we've been able to learned something today. At least, even though the network was a bit distracting and so on, I just hope we've been able to learn something. Because what we've done today, we have a task for us and we have to post them on the platform. We want everybody to design a little design at least that you know you can do on your own, no matter what. It can just be a new month message or a happy birthday message. I would love us to just work something around what we've learned today so we can know the effectiveness of the training we've gotten today or the knowledge we've gotten today. If it's very impactful, we know, okay, we've been able to achieve something, we've been able to learn something for today. So I would love us to do a little training on Canva. So it might not be something professional, it might not be something serious, but we just need to just put in one of who appreciate if you can do that, every one of us. So in absence, I'm sure we're able to learn about Canva. And normally training is supposed to be on Canva and Photoshop. So we can see graphic design is not even something we can just sit down in 1 hour, 2 hours and feel we've known it all already. So even with the little knowledge you have of Canva, at least you'll be able to just try something. So we still have another section to go, which is using the Photoshop also to make a good graphic design. also. So I'm sure maybe next month we'll just find the time. I'll speak to Evan if you can come back around maybe next month to just to give us additional knowledge using the Photoshop app for us. So I just want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for creating time to attend to this session. I'm sure you've been able to learn. How was it? Let me even hear from you. I will even be able to learn something from it. Which people ladies?
Really,
Are
Yes.
we
really,
there?
really, it was really awesome.
Okay.
We've learned a
It was
lot. We've
nice.
learned a lot. It
Yeah,
was a time well spent.
short and dynamic.
I love that. Thank you. So
Network is
attend
really
the training.
disturbing today.
Even those that didn't attend the training, at least they'll be able to see it and see that okay, this was what was learned today. No matter how little it can be on Canva, maybe we just create a new month message. Just write Happy New Month to Watch People Ladies or Happy New Month Ladies. Let's just do something, play around it, and let's just post on the platform. So those who didn't attend will know at least we're able to achieve something and we're able to learn something, just to encourage other women also to come for our trainings and to always join us to learn something. At least we can say coming online today to learn is not just a waste, but at least we're able to achieve something. Thank you very, very much. We always keep thanking you, and there's nothing we can do without you women on WatchPIF. So, on behalf of the WatchPIF team and even the WatchPIF leaders, also, we are saying thank you to every one of you for joining today's session. So, have a great and wonderful weekend.
Oh,
Thank
thank you,
you. Wish you
Esther.
the same.
Thank you so much. Wish
Thank
you the
you.
best of
Thank
luck.
you. We are grateful. God bless the
Have a great day.
coordinators of this. Bye bye.